I studied at Jamia Binori Town during the years of 1994, 1995, and 1996.
I see, okay.
Yes. And then I spent 4 years with Mufti Taqi Usmani at Jamia Darul Uloom Karachi.
Okay.
I did my MA in Islamic Studies and Islamic History from Federal Urdu University, and now I am doing my PhD in the same subject from Karachi University.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
I also have my own institution, a madrasa and such. When Danish told me about you, I was very eager. I have great love for those who study and cherish the Quran, and meeting someone like you is a great honor for us. I heard one of your lectures on YouTube where you talked about what the Quran says about hadiths.
What the Quran says about hadith?
Yes.
No, it absolutely must be in this one. I mean, in this one.
So, mashallah, how long have you been studying and teaching the Quran?
Well, it's been almost 30 years for me, but I haven't studied at any institution.
At an institution?
Yes, you could definitely say that my ancestors were from the Deobandi school of thought. And our family lineage actually goes back to spiritual guides, the peers, and their devoted followers. My maternal side is from the Barelvi school of thought. Deobandi on my father's side, Barelvi on my mother's side, and the family is involved in the peer-disciple tradition.
I see.
Speaking for myself, you could actually say my childhood Quran or Arabic teacher was a cleric from, if you've heard of Al-Fala Mosque.
I certainly have.
Well, you can find out everything about me from there.
Qari Zia-ul Haq.
Qari Zia-ul Haq. I am a student of his father, Qari Abdul Haq.
I see, Qari Abdul Haq, okay.
So Zia-ul Haq knows me very well. And I performed the Hajj pilgrimage together with the Imam who was present there at the time, Mr. Tahir.
Okay.
Was it back in the 90s maybe? No, actually it was in the year 2005 if I remember correctly.
Right.
While I was there were several people present who eventually found out that I was also performing the Hajj pilgrimage. After they had the chance to meet with me in person, they expressed their surprise and said, "To be honest, I had previously thought that you were a Qadiani or perhaps an Ahmadi." I said, you are a strange man. You lead prayers in such a large mosque. If someone told you something, did you investigate it or did you just doubt me like that? I'm talking about during Hajj.
Right.
Anyway, we talked and had a long discussion, and he said, "God forbid, who told you such things about me?" and apologized for doubting me without reason. Then he said one thing to me, "Meet me in Karachi," because he said people like that get lost unless they join some mainstream.
Right.
Because unless you join a mainstream like Deoband or whatever the mainstream is, people get identified. Otherwise, he said, people like you get lost. He said, you have worked so hard in this cause, so you should join. So we had a few discussions there, and the in charge of the group said, "Mr. Sheikh and Mr. Tahir, please don't make these discussions public, as we used to have them in a private room." There were around 2,000 or 2,500 people there in that group. This was in 2005.
With the public, people wouldn't have understood the content of the discussions?
No, they definitely didn't want people finding out about these private discussions.
So when you started reading the Quran, which translator or interpreter did you follow?
I collected all the translations, like Abdullah Yusuf Ali, and for Urdu, Abu Mansur, Maulana Maududi, and Ashraf Ali Thanvi. I had almost all the translations, but mostly read Abdullah Yusuf Ali's English translation. However, I never build a belief without checking the Arabic of that word, even though I am not fluent in Arabic. However, if you talk about the meaning of Arabic words, then I can say I know a bit.
Mr. Sheikh, have you ever actually consulted your translation of any word, perhaps with dictionaries or with others who are also translating? Does your translation generally correspond with theirs?
Yes, it really matches, but not from Urdu dictionaries. English is an extensive and expansive language. You understand my point. Some languages have much more detail than others. You can verify my translation from Arabic to English and from English to Arabic both ways. Then what I do is I carefully pull the spirit, the true essence of that word, and then I translate that into Urdu. This is something you might not be able to find when going directly from Arabic to Urdu. You simply won't find that word.
Okay. When I heard you speaking on YouTube regarding Al-Ma'idah 543, the phrase وَكَيْفَ يُحَكِّمُونَكَ actually means to make someone a judge.
To make someone a governor.
Now to make someone a judge.
Judge is an English word?
Justice. If you are appointed as the person who will decide between me and him to do justice in this matter, then please do so fairly. I have brought with me 3 different Urdu translations as well as 2 separate translations in English.
I don't have a problem if you want to translate it as justice, but what's the sense behind it?
You have translated this as, how can they govern you? وَكَيْفَ يُحَكِّمُونَكَ وَعِنْدَهُمُ التَّوْرَاةُ. You translated this as, how can they govern you?
Yes.
In this lesson, you have translated it like this. But what I really want to understand is that all these translations and the meaning of the word hukam or the term takim that we discussed before this actually means to appoint an arbitrator or someone who is chosen to resolve a dispute wherever it is mentioned in the Quran.
So how would you understand munsif and insaf in this translation? Kist is also mentioned in the Quran, right?
Right now,
No, wait a second. Insaf is an Arabic word. The word mansif you're using, it's also in Arabic, right? Or is it an Urdu word?
no, the word insaf is from Urdu.
Okay, nisf means half.
Nas means half. This Urdu word nisf, meaning half, is from the Quran. يُوصِيكُمُ اللَّهُ فِي أَوْلَادِكُمْ لِلذَّكَرِ مِثْلُ حَظِّ الْأُنْثَيَيْنِ. Then you divide it in half there. The word nifs means half, and it's an Arabic word.
Arabic word.
But nifs means half, and munsif means to make someone.
Nifs and its root letters would be the same.
No,
Is munsif something different?
it's completely different.
Root letters different?
Root letters differ. Munsif is different.
Munsif is an Urdu word.
It's an Urdu word.
Okay. So what munsif,
Consider Persian or Urdu.
not Arabic, right? And hakim,
Hakim comes from hakama yahkumu.
I understand that. That's Arabic.
And when it comes from hakama yuhakimu, it means to make someone a middleman.
I mean, I get it. You use the word middleman, or sometimes you call him a judge, or whatever term you want to use, but you're making him a decision maker, right?
No, that makes a huge difference. Look at it this way. Either you're the only one who has understood the Quran for the first time, or the claim is that I made a mistake in understanding it here, or thirdly,
Look, you're using three different words. You said judge in English, then mansif, and middleman. You just used three words. I'm saying you used mansif, you used judge, and you said middleman. 3 words for one person.
for one person.
Yes, so my point is it's not just about the words you use, it's really about the sense, the meaning behind them. Tell me the sense. Understand the sense of that verse. Let's get to that.
Based on this word,
No, tell me your position.
that's what I'm saying. Will you let me speak now? Based on this word, you establish that since this word appears, the meaning of Torah follows. I'll get to that. Let's set this word aside for a moment, just like you do. I've listened to your lesson in detail. If you ask anyone the meaning of Torah, the meaning given is the book revealed to Prophet Musa, peace be upon him.
Where is that written in the Quran?
Now, the meaning or the significance of Torah, as you have heard or learned,
Is it written in Quran Musa was given Torah?
yes, it's in several places.
It's in several places. Show me one verse. إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَا التَّوْرَاةَ فِيهَا هُدًى وَنُورٌ يَحْكُمُ بِهَا النَّبِيُّونَ الَّذِينَ أَسْلَمُوا. The prophets govern.
Who is this?
Not prophet, but prophets, plural.
Moses, and after Moses, Joshua, and after Joshua, then all those.
Please don't talk about the Bible.
Look, this isn't about the Bible.
We are talking about the Holy Quran here. Please don't discuss the Bible. I asked, where in the Holy Quran is it written that the Torah was given to Moses? Moses was given the book, the criterion, the tablets, the pages. This was revealed, spoken, inspired. You used the word Torah. Tell me, where is it written?
Fine, I admit I'm wrong.
No, it's not about admitting or not. The point is it true or not? The names that appeared with Moses, like the tablets, you're not saying. The remembrance, you're not saying. Revealed, you're not saying. Word, you're not saying. Revelation, you're not saying. Book, you're not saying. Criterion, you're not saying. But you're saying what didn't appear. Why? In Hebrew and Aramaic, they call the first 5 books Pentateuch, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. The Torah, the Jews do. So you said that. The question arises, will these Jews teach us the Quran? Will we say whatever the Jews say? Do we not have the power to say that the book came with Moses?
وَإِذَا أَتَيْنَا مُوسَى الْكِتَابَ وَالْفُرْقَانَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَهْتَدُونَ.
Moses was given the book, the criterion, the tablets, and the pages. I can list many names that appeared with his name like this. But we are not to mention those because we have an order from the Jews to link the Torah with Moses.
You translated the Torah.
Agree to this point that the word Torah did not appear with Moses' name in the Quran.
Now then, on every point, I'll have to agree with you.
No. The question is whether it appeared in the Holy Quran or not. We aren't talking about my concept here for you to agree with it. We aren't talking about my concept here, that you should agree that what I'm saying is right. I asked, you have read the recitation of the Holy Quran in full. You are a scholar, an expert. In the Holy Quran, the word Torah appears 18 times and Moses' name appears 136 times. Did Torah and Moses appear together in one place or not? That is the question.
I can ask questions. I'm here to learn from you.
I'm asking, no, you're not learning. You haven't come to learn, please. You've come to discuss.
Okay. This is your place, so I should have the right to ask questions, right?
No, I'm not questioning you. I'm asking you this. Isn't it true that Moses' name appears that many times? Check the concordance, the index. His name is there 136 times and the Torah is mentioned 18 times. And this word, Torah, did not appear with Moses' name. It appeared with prophets in the plural. So Moses is included in that, and Muhammad, peace be upon him, as the seal of the prophets, is included. They're all included. You can't exclude anyone.
So you're trying to say that we can call all the books the Torah?
I didn't say that. I never said anything like that.
I'm asking you for the translation of the word Torah. Could you please translate the word Torah for me? You tell me.
You tell me?
What I have learned.
No, I'm asking what Torah means. Tell me its meaning.
What I have learned.
No, I'm asking what Torah means. Please tell me the meaning of Torah.
The meaning of Torah that I have learned and read is that it's a book revealed to Moses, peace be upon him.
This isn't in the Quran, that's what you're saying. Please agree to this as well.
Okay, this isn't in the Quran. I agree with you so far.
So Allah.
That's right. Praise be to God. Now, since this is actually not found in the Quran, and the Quran truly is our primary and most important criterion that we use to validate the Hadith, the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, or even any scientific fact, the Quran is our criterion. It is the standard by which we judge. Since this is not in the Quran, what is our judgment based on now? Where is your basis for judgment for what we are about to discuss? Suppose the Quran is the criterion. As you know, we judge the Hadith, the Bible, and the Bhagavad Gita by it. We judge every book under the rule of the Quran. This should be our law during this discussion. Now, since the Quran hasn't said this, what you're saying about Moses being given the Torah, how do you judge that Moses was given the Torah?
I am telling you, I am trying to move the conversation forward, but you are getting stuck on one point. I'm saying let's assume for a moment that the Torah is not in the Quran.
Not in the Quran?
In the Quran, the Torah is not called the book of Moses, peace be upon him.
The Torah is in the Quran 18 times, as I have mentioned.
It's not Moses' book.
Look at Moses for a moment.
The Torah was not given.
This is not in the Quran.
No, all right?
So now, what's your judgment criterion?
The Quran is our criterion, end of story. There can be no two opinions about that.
Now that this criterion is here, okay, since this isn't there, how will you understand that Moses was given the Torah, and that too in Hebrew or Aramaic?
Look, I am stopping this for a moment. I am going to ask you a question about the translation you did of the Torah.
I did not translate the word Torah, you know.
You translated the Torah to mean that it represents a firm and strong law, a set of principles that are unwavering and steadfast.
Let me explain. The meaning of Torah is law, kanun. That is the translation I did. Hear me out. Do not misquote me. Check it there.
Not misquoting you?
What I am saying is, it says law there. Now, regarding the verses of firm decrees and commands, I am speaking of their explanatory meaning. I will agree to that. Understand the whole point. The meaning I have given for Torah in my lecture, as it is in the Quran, the meaning of Torah is law in Urdu, kanun.
It must be written above. Isn't there a booklet on Torah and Injil?
In this verse?
This is it, right? Please look at the top. Isn't it written here?
Yes, here you have stated that they have the Torah, the law.
Yes, I translated Torah as law.
Why did nobody prior to Muhammad Shaykh ever choose to translate the word Torah to specifically mean law? What was the reason for this choice?
You should ask them. Ask yourself. You are much more educated than me. You told me your degree. I only passed intermediate in the 3rd division with a supplementary. You've told me about your vast education, and yet you say you can't do it. Despite your education, you said you cannot translate the word Torah. That's what you're saying. This is what you are saying. And I, with an intermediate 3rd division supplementary, understood that the governing verses are the Torah.
That is because you trust that dictionary.
No, look, I didn't decide based on the dictionary.
On what then?
I'll tell you. I took the literal meaning of Torah from what was written. Every word has a meaning in its own language.
Why didn't any of the interpreters understand this translation?
Well, you and the interpreters are here. You tell me the meaning of Torah. You speak the language. You read Urdu and English. You know languages, so you tell me the meaning of Torah. These are not its meanings. Torah, as the book given to Moses, these are not the meanings of Torah. Tell me the meaning from its root letters, or just tell me the meaning of Torah. You know grammar better than I do. You were just explaining yuhakimu and hukma. So now I'm asking for the meaning of Torah, but you're not telling me. You don't have the courage to translate the word Torah into Urdu.
It's not a matter of courage.
Then you tell me.
Look, one is the Holy Quran as a name, and another is Quran as something read. These are two different things.
But it has a meaning, right?
Meaning is different.
Yes, so what is the meaning of Torah in your view?
I'll accept the meaning of Torah as you're saying. At this moment, I haven't looked at the dictionaries for Torah.
No, listen to me.
Look, whenever Torah appears here in the Quran, understand this principle. Whenever Torah appears in the Quran, either Muhammad Sheikh should claim that all previous interpreters misunderstood all those meanings. But listen to the whole thing. Whenever Torah appears in the Quran, it refers to the book revealed to Moses. It won't be the meaning that Muhammad Sheikh or Abdul Baqi understands.
Look, the thing is, you must remember one thing.
Either you say that all 6 of these translators and interpreters are wrong and I am right.
No, look, it won't be discussed like this. Look, the point is that you are an educated man. You told us about your education yourself. You are not translating the Arabic word Torah. You don't have the courage. The meaning of Torah is law. And who was that? What's his name? The one from Libya, Gaddafi. He used to call it Torah, the green book. He called it Torah. So those Arab people call it law, the Torah. Now, this isn't the debate here. The debate is that you're not debating the meaning of a word. You're saying that all these interpreters haven't translated the meaning of Torah. They've just written Torah.
Okay.
They haven't written Book of Moses. In all the translations you'll see, they've just written Torah as Torah.
Right.
They haven't translated it. Fine. When Quran appears in Arabic here, now I'm telling you, if I read it in English, Abdullah Yusuf Ali has done the same. They don't translate the meaning of Quran, they write Quran. When Torah appears in Arabic, they write Torah. When Injil appears, they write Injil. Now let me speak. These words must have their own meanings too. I mean, there's a word Quran. Granted, we use it as a proper noun in Arabic. Allah, if I translate Allah as God in English, would it be wrong? The concept of God would differ because the concept of God for Christians is something else. The concept of God in Hinduism is something else. The concept of God for Jews, it's different for the Jews and it's different in Islam or in Quran. However, the translation of Allah will be God. The problem is that Torah, which is an Arabic word, it has occurred in the Quran. All these translators have not translated it. They said this is the book of Moses. They haven't translated it. You should say that. As you are much more educated than me, you should translate it. But you are saying that you agree with my translation. If that is the case, then the discussion is over.
It doesn't end here. In fact, this is where the discussion actually begins. Let's take Islamabad, for example. When you hear the name Islamabad, most people would probably think you're just talking about a city. But there's actually more to it than that. Now, you want to translate this, or if you want to translate the word Karachi, not every word is translated. Some things have been ingrained in our minds for years, even centuries. If you ask anyone, just take any common person and ask them what the Torah refers to. He'll say that book revealed to Moses. Where did we come to know this? From the books we have from the last 1400 years.
So the Quran is not your criterion? You did not get this from the Quran, the criterion?
Quran Majid.
You have to admit that you didn't come to know this from the Quran, because the Christians, Jews and Muslims have been saying that Torah is a book revealed on Musa. So we should also believe so. Who is the first one to say so? Jews. Keep in mind, Jews are the ones who are dictating terms according to their beliefs. Pentateuch, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers and Deuteronomy. They believe in these books, say that Musa was given the Torah. It in Hebrew and Aramaic, Torah, that is Torah. This is an Arabic word, Torah, that is Torah. Jews are saying that this Hebrew Torah was actually given to Musa, peace be upon him. So we are in fact saying the same thing. Christians are saying the same thing. Following them, the so-called Muslims are saying the same. Alwa, tablets, kitab, book, Furqan, criterion, sultan, authority, suhuf, Musa, pages of Musa. Why are you not talking about these attributes? Why are you propagating Jewish beliefs? The question is...
Let's read this translation.
No, 1 second. Are Alwa tablets mentioned with Musa?
We don't agree with each other's point. Let's come to the Quran.
We are already talking about the Quran, which is the holy book of Islam. Specifically, we are referring to Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 53. وَإِذَا أَتَيْنَا مُوسَى الْكِتَابَ وَالْفُرْقَانَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَهْتَدُونَ.
Musa, first name in Quran.
So, you are attributing the Torah to him, right? Chapter 2, Al-Baqarah, verse 53. وَإِذَا أَتَيْنَا مُوسَى الْكِتَابَ وَالْفُرْقَانَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَهْتَدُونَ. Please, open the Quran now if you have it with you. And when we gave Musa the book and the criterion so that you take guidance, God says that the book is given to him so that you may take guidance. The word you is in the present tense. The book is given to him and it says you take guidance. And when we gave Moses the book and the criterion, it was so that you, in the present tense, take guidance from it.
I'm requesting that your translation of the Quran...
Translate
I won't, it appears as though
Because when you translate, and I ask you if this is in the Arabic text, you say, no, it's not in the Arabic. That means, and you admitted that your translation is wrong. You said, we take Torah's traditional meaning of the book given to Musa. So this is not what word Torah means. This is your explanation of the word.
I agree.
You said yourself that this is not its meaning.
No interpreter in the last 1400 years have understood Torah as you have.
They only wrote Torah.
They didn't get it. Not a single interpreter in 1400 years has understood it.
They only
Didn't understand.
They didn't translate it, they just wrote Torah.
Why?
ask them. You're an intelligent man. Ask yourself.
There must be a reason. Not everyone in the last 1400 years was crazy.
Look, listen to me.
Today, Muhammad Sheikh, the only intelligent man, has taken the meaning out from dictionaries.
I haven't done it.
Since last 1400 years, all the scholars, interpreters, historians of different languages have written it as Torah and took it as a separate book. Muhammad Sheikh says, no, all of them are wrong.
Did I?
You say they are not translating it, they are wrong, just taking the Jews' word for it, and Jews will teach us religion. These are your words.
It's in today's recording. I'll repeat it again. I said Jews says Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy.
I'm not with Jews.
Jews call it Torah. So you are saying the same thing. That is what I said.
If Jews have named a city Palestine and called it that, what's wrong in that?
Say, oh, people of the book, you are not on anything unless you establish a Torah, the law, and Al-Injil, the good news. Who are people of the book?
By people of the book?
Who are people of the book?
Jews and Christians.
See how strange. Yahud and Nasara are people of this book.
You are translating it that way.
You did it, I didn't.
I am not doing it. You are forcing this translation out of me.
God is saying in the Quran, in His divine message, Lastum ala shayintum. You are not truly upon anything meaningful. Hatta tuqimut tarat, which is the law, and Al-Injil, which is the good news. I am asking you a question.
No, I am asking you a question and you will provide me some explanation. Are Muslims referred to as people of the book in the whole Quran?
Please recite that verse which you normally do, the famous one which they never complete. Recite Ali Imran 3:110.
Kuntum khaira ummatin ukhrijat linnas ta'muruna bil ma'ruf wa tanhauna 'anil munkar wa tu'minuna billah.
Continue. Why do you stop here?
If people in general as a whole believe,
If they did, past tense.
if they did.
If they did.
Yes, if they did believe, it would be better for them. This is referring to past.
That is correct.
This means them past tense. That would be better for them. Some are believers, but most are defiantly disobedient. Among them are believers. Some of them are believers. Yes, they are.
Right, you know.
Absolutely.
And most of them are defiant.
And most of those Jews and Christians were defiant
Where did they come in?
about them.
Not written here. Jews and Christians are not mentioned in Arabic.
Well, that is your translation, isn't it? Let's check all these translations. If they all mean what you say, then fine.
Brother, I am saying you are translating people of the book as Jews and Christians.
Whom?
When I said, Ya al-kitab, lastum ala shay'in hatta tuqimut tarat.
If I don't understand the Quran, then why do I sit before the Quran?
Who are the people of this book?
Of what?
The people of this book.
Here, people of the book does not refer to us.
Listen, that is just what you are saying. Who are the people of this book?
I'm just reading these translations.
Are you following people or are you following God?
Now we come back to my point. Has no one before Muhammad Sheikh understood this correctly?
Did God call the people of the book Jews and Christians?
People of the book, yes?
Where? 1 second.
The entire nation has understood it this way. Give me one proof for what you say the entire nation understands. Just one proof that anyone other than you has said this.
Brother, please listen. Did God call Jews and Christians the people of the book?
Most definitely.
Show me.
The people of the book are addressed here. O children of Israel are them. O Noah are them. O Adam are them. And people of the book are them.
They are Adam and Noah?
Those who were Noah and Adam, they were addressed, right?
1 second, 1 second. 1 minute, we are talking about people here. Don't talk about Noah and the prophets. You can talk about Adam, the children of Adam. Listen to me for a minute. You say Noah is them, children of Israel are all of them. Okay, hold on. But I'm asking you, they are the people of the book. The book, governance, and prophethood were given to them. I am asking you.
They were simply given.
Oh, so brother, where does it say they were given? Where does it say they were given to the children of Ishmael? If you say the book, governance, and prophethood were given to anyone other than the children of Israel, then tell me where.
To whom exactly?
To anyone else. I am saying they were given to the children of Israel and no one else.
Okay. Well, that's correct.
If you say the book, governance, and prophethood were given to anyone other than the children of Israel, then show me. I even mentioned the last prophet, Muhammad. He says he is confirming from the